Well, here we are again, and hope everyone is doing well. This one is a follow-up to my disastrous range trip last week, where I found that the one seated at 1.662 looked better. So I'm going to do a tuner test on these. I wasn't going to go to the range today, but my range is closed all week for some law enforcement training. Give them a big shout out on that. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, leave a like, and if you'd like to donate, head over to the membership link for just $3 a month. Alright, let's shoot some bullets. Well, hello everybody. The reason I'm back here today is because if you'll remember a couple weeks ago, I had a disastrous day, but while I was shooting that day, I noticed the 1.662s were hitting better than my normal bullet. So today I'm here to do a tuner test for that. So that's what we'll be doing. So I'm going to fire 5 blow-offs first. But this target, ever since I've had it, these paper targets, no matter what scale I print them out at, they don't work. So I'm going to be just aiming straight at the crosshair with no adjustment. And then I'll try to make an adjustment to fit the way I have it printed. If not, it is what it is. So I can't do anything about that. So here we go. 5 blow-offs first. That was my fault. Okay, so I screwed up on my chart. I thought I was set at 25, but I'm actually set at 10. So I need to back off from that. So I need to dial the tuner back to 3 now. One, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're at tuner setting 3. Duh. Okay, now we're going to move on to tuner setting 4. Okay, now we're going to move on to tuner setting 5. Now that one was dead in the center. of the circle, although the shot marker does not show it there. Now that, my friend, went right through the same hole. And it shows that on the shot marker also, but it just shows it in the wrong place, so I don't care. Holy crap. 3 shots in a row in the same hole. Well, it likes tuner setting number 5. Now we'll move on to tuner setting number 6. Why? Oh, I know why it says no shots. I didn't put it around the thing. Duh. Okay. So the second group there was 0.73 inches. And this group I just shot says 0.13 inches. Alright, so now we're moving to tuner setting 6. That one's a little bit high. Okay, so that definitely opened up. Now that group says 0.51 inches. That's a half-inch group. That's not acceptable to me. I have to be under a quarter inch in order to be acceptable. So I'm going to let the barrel cool, and I'm just going to finish up this sheet, and that's it. There's no sense of me wasting those other bullets, because a tuner setting is not like bullet seeding or something where you try to find a good group on the right and the left to know that you got some latitude in there. But that is not how this works. A tuner setting is a tuner setting. It has to do with the vibration and the harmonics in the barrel. So one side or the other doesn't come into play here. However, I will go back to that tuner setting and shoot it again on my last one, the 8th one on this sharp mark target. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that tuner setting 5 and see if it'll reproduce that. Because if it does, if it's closed, then I'm going to quit shooting, because I'm not going to waste these bullets, because I can use those at the match coming this Saturday. Got a little bit of wind here, but I think I yanked a little on the trigger there. Still good. Yep. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to use. It's tuner setting 5. Let's see how that came out on here. Okay. The first tuner setting 5 was 0.13 inches. This one was 0.18. So that's beautiful. I'm going to leave her right there. I'm happy with that. Okay.
Very nice.
Now today I have my daughter Michaela with me. And she's going to shoot some. after I run, she doesn't shoot all the time, so I got to run over the basics with her. The first safety thing we want to do is make sure there's nothing in the chamber, which there isn't. Okay, now take a couple of practice trigger pulls. Okay, now trigger, here. You want it on the pad of your finger, just the pad, and then you don't yank back, you
Slow.
real slowly until it clicks. Beautiful. Okay. That's good. You were going for the crosshair, right? Yeah, that's good. Now, any body movement is going to move, so
Right.
let's get to this next thing now. Go ahead, set up. Very good, recycling. Now your shoulder, put not hard pressure into it, but just make sure you're pushing on the rifle a little bit to keep it from moving. Excellent. That's excellent. So my baby girl is going to be having a baby girl this coming October.